Hello everybody, another weekend upon us, another opportunity to go camping. As you can tell, I'm not in the Warhorse this weekend or with the trailer. Unfortunately my 4Runner's in the shop. So in the meantime, I came out to the Rigs and Coffee event for February. So Calvary Overland actually hosts these types of events once a month, and it's a great way to meet people, to meet different groups. So the Bronco groups out here, the Jeep groups out here, the Toyota groups out here, and really just to have an opportunity to talk shop with people, you know, about their experiences, where they've gone, some secret spots that maybe nobody knows about, and really just to get an opportunity to look at people's rigs too, to see how they have them tricked out. These particular events are like a gear swap, so if there's equipment or parts that you might need that somebody has, obviously there's some swapping that can occur. But really, it's been a good opportunity to look at various rigs around the North Texas area. So if you're interested in meeting new people and talking about their experiences, I encourage you to attend one of these events. Like I said, they host them every month. This is my second one, and so far we've had a much bigger turnout this time than we did at the last one I was at. So these things only seem to get bigger as the word gets out. So I promise I'll have some camping videos here in the near future, but for now, enjoy all the gear that we have out here. I get an opportunity to talk to a couple people about some of their stuff. Just, you know, because things that I haven't seen before. A lot of new rigs, new rig types that we're starting to see more of, you know, becoming more popular. And really just to get to know some people. So hope you enjoy the video. Look forward to making my next one for you. Thanks. So here we are at the Rigs and Coffee event and just checking out all the decent rigs, and happened to stop by and see this bad boy fully deployed out. do you mind telling me a little bit about this?
So this is the Black Series. This company is out of Australia. You know more about it than I do, but it takes us, one person takes us about 30-ish minutes, two people 10, 15 minutes.
So one person, 30 minutes for the initial layout.
Yeah.
Here.
Okay. So 30 minutes to get it set up with one person.
With one person,
okay.
two people, 10 minutes tops. It's got the the area here, the sleeping area. Underneath is a whole bunch of storage, so we have like an extra tent under here. We have pots, all of our pots and pans and everything are under
the
here.
fold out for the seat.
It can also have an awning that attaches out here for like a gathering area.
Okay.
If you come around this side, we have a battery system.
Oh, nice.
So you can have, there's a water tank underneath, it's got a battery system. We have a solar system with this as well to charge the battery. More storage.
How much water does it hold? Like, what's the capacity?
This holds 10 gallons, 10 to 20, I think it's 15 gallons.
15 gallons of water? Okay,
yeah.
okay.
It's got independent suspension, so this is meant for off-road.
Right.
It's also got the head here so that this can go, if our truck's one way, it goes the other. More storage. There's actually, it comes with a bathroom and everything in it too that you can pull out. Propane tanks, all of this came with it.
Okay, so you've got the mounts for the propane tanks and the fuel tanks as well.
So this is all part of it.
I like this rock guard too, because a lot of trailers now aren't including any kind of rock guard, which makes me a little nervous about being on the trail, especially if your propane's up front. You don't want to get smashed by rocks.
It also comes with a little
the restroom
thing.
Little restroom. Okay.
20 gallon water.
Okay, so it's 20. Okay, okay.
20 gallon. Okay, yeah.
Okay,
so
excellent.
It's got a ton, and even on the inside, there's storage bins on the other side, on the inside. Yeah.
Showing that.
Ah, okay.
You can access your other panels. Open this way. So if you need quick access to anything, it's all in
That's
here.
the inverter.
This is our inverter for power.
Okay, so is it a dual battery setup in, or is that just an extra battery?
No, that it's not dual battery just yet.
Okay.
I'm getting ready to try to get it that way, but trying to make sure that the battery compatibilities and everything, and the solar and all that, because it has solar panels that plug in with Anderson up there.
Okay.
I'm also going to get ready to install a DC to DC charger, so while we're traveling, it recharges the batteries.
It's like a triple charge. Yep. Excellent. Well, this is really cool. It's a good setup.
This trailer is, with it fully loaded down, is...
Well, with everything that we have in it, which is way more than most people do, because we overpack everything, it weighed out to be 3850.
Okay.
So...
And that's fully loaded up, though, right?
That's
with
just
everything.
The trailer, empty by... Like fully loaded up, everything that we carry on this thing, unhooked from the truck, that's the weight of it.
Okay.
So, whenever it's hooked up, you only have a axle weight of like 2,200 pounds.
Oh, okay.
But then you obviously have distribution to the truck, add more weight to the truck and all that, whatever else. So.
But the trailer itself can be towed with almost anything. I know 4Runners, I think they max out like 4,600 pounds, so this is easily towable with most of the rigs you see out here.
Yeah, so the only thing that it would be questionable on is the Jeeps, Jeeps are about 3,500 pounds. And fully loaded, you're
going to hit that max weight.
You're right at that, depends on how much you want to pack in.
Right. Excellent.
And that's with full 20 gallons of water, ready for a full long weekend and everything.
Yeah. Well, thank you so much for sharing this with us. This is interesting. I've never seen one fully deployed out like this, so it's really cool to see it.
What kind of sucks is that this is the base of it. Like this is, in order to get this to sleep, you have to set this all up.
Yeah.
Or, I mean, you just have to have it drop down and you just have to lift it up and crawl in.
So you do have to deploy it to some extent to be able to use it.
This whole thing has to be up in order just for you to get into bed.
Yeah, so we do have a rooftop tent that we do.
Yeah. Totally makes sense.
Yeah, the rooftop tent is way quicker, easier to pop up and deploy for this.
It's more like a base camp type deal where you just want to set up, disconnect, go do your thing, come back, and actually have a place to crash. I like the ability to have this area, this annex area, because you know, most trailers, they don't have anything like this unless you get it extra, and so it can be kind of painful to do anything really outdoors.
And I was very skeptical on buying it at first because I was like, it's just going to tear, it's going to destroy. But
no,
it's held up. It looks like it's held up really well.
The only thing that had an issue was the previous owner. I guess somehow this rod disassembled itself and it caught into there.
And smacked into the...
I don't know how it disassembled because it's all one big piece, but somehow it did and it caught it.
Okay.
But it does come with patch kits, which I plan on eventually patching it.
Right. Excellent. Well, thank you so much for sharing this with me. Thank you. Thanks. Appreciate it.
Yes, sir.
So we're just looking at this alu cab, which is pretty interesting. It just mounts into the bed of a pickup truck. I assume you have to have some bulky suspension, but we're starting to see more of these types of units where you can use the space in the bed of your truck and still have a rooftop tent. So when we were looking at this thing, a little orange handle there that you pull the floor down, and then you put your mattress on top of that, so it tucks away when you're not using it. My understanding, there's 14 gallons of water in the tank there, which is gravity fed out to here, which is nice, and I assume this is an extra water tank, something else, so they can have additional capacity. But it looks like it's got a nice little furnace in it, fan system, really good use of space for a truck. Starting to see, like I said, we're starting to see a lot more of these types of units being deployed from various manufacturers. So pretty cool setup for overlanders. You don't have to have a trailer that you hook up. You don't have to worry about doing anything more than deploying your rooftop tent if you want to crash. So very cool stuff. Okay, just wrapped up the February Rigs and Coffee event hosted by Calvary Overland. Heading to go grab some lunch with my buddy Renegade. And I just wanted to kind of tell a little story, because I think it's important to understand when you guys watch my videos, especially with these types of events, you'll notice that occasionally I'll film a Subaru, whether it be I'm looking at one or I'm talking to somebody about one, and I'm sure you guys are probably wondering, what's that all about? Well, there's a reason why I kind of point out the Subarus. If you've ever done overlanding or done enough overlanding, you'll probably agree that occasionally, or if not almost all the time, you'll see a Subaru show up on site where your destination is. And it's kind of a running joke amongst the crew here about how Subarus, especially stock Subarus, have gone pretty much everywhere we've gone in our 4Runners and our Tacos and things like that. So even if you have a fully tricked out vehicle, you'll still see a Subaru at the end of your journey that has made that same exact trek with hardly anything done to their vehicles, which I really think is a good testament about how reliable and capable Subarus are, especially like the Crosstreks and the Outbacks and things of that nature. So I've really learned not to underestimate people that drive Subarus. I think they've got probably one of the best all-around type of vehicles, and it doesn't require a lot of modifications to be able to go out and have a good time doing overlanding events. So just wanted to kind of put that out there, that if you're a Subaru owner, you probably are shaking your head right now saying, yeah, that's totally true. A Subaru can go anywhere your tricked out vehicle can go. And to the most part, yeah. Now, obviously you wouldn't go rock climbing in a Subaru, but I don't go rock climbing in my 4Runner either. So it's really just about the overlanding experience, right? Which is all about the journey and not the destination. But there's been several instances where we've gotten all the way down, like for example, Big Shell down on Padre Island. Did the full 60-mile trek on the beach. It's typically 4-wheel drive only capable stuff. And you get to the end and you find a Subaru down there with a family, you know? So it's a non-tricked out vehicle. We've done some camping trips where the roads were primitive, getting out into the space, only to find out there's a Subaru already there waiting for us. So it's almost like our Top Gear car that kind of rides in the back that you don't expect to show up. But if your car breaks down, there's always a Subaru available for you. So anyway, just like to point that out, that's why you see Subarus in my videos quite frequently when it comes to these gear type videos where I'm out doing the rigs and coffees and stuff. So hope everybody's doing great. Hope you enjoyed the video. I know I had a good time making it, had a good time meeting some good people. I appreciate all the subscriptions of late. We're growing this channel by leaps and bounds, which I duly appreciate. If you're one of the viewers out there that has not had an opportunity to subscribe, please do. I know it's kind of painful. I know I personally watch 90% of my stuff on YouTube and never subscribe. And the reason why I'm asking for subscriptions, as you probably know, is we're trying to hit that 1,000 user mark. And once we get there, I can get all the ads shut off. So let's keep those subs coming. It'll make your experience much more enjoyable to watch my videos. And that way we can start maintaining these ads a little better than what we're doing today. So again, hope everybody's doing great this weekend, staying safe, staying warm. Look forward to making my next video for you guys. Thanks so much.